It's Friday. Welcome back to Today in the Sioux, our daily podcast from SOOtoday.com, brought to you by View Restaurant and Bar in the Delta Hotel downtown on the waterfront. Enjoy the food, enjoy the wine, enjoy the view. Here are some stories making headlines on this 17th day of April. Earlier this week, Sioux police officers charging a 48-year-old woman in connection with a fire that burned down a building in January. On January 25th, 911 communicators received a report of a fire at a multi-unit residential building on Second Line West. An investigation revealed the accused intentionally started the fire inside their unit. According to police, the fire spread and caused extensive damage to the building, displacing all tenants. Jamie Wismer is now facing a number of charges. Canada Post is starting preliminary work to convert addresses that receive door-to-door mail to community mailboxes and to phase out some post offices. Canada Post says it's converting about 4 million addresses to community mailboxes, and the work is expected to take about 5 years, with different regions moving to community mailboxes each year. Sioux MP Terry Sheehan says the Liberal Party's newly secured majority government will allow Prime Minister Mark Carney to move legislation through the House faster without relying on opposition votes. That new majority government is now in effect after 3 recent Liberal by-election wins and a number of MPs crossing from the NDP and Conservatives. Kenneth Armstrong has more on that story today. According to newly released research by Nurturing Algoma, 1 in 4 local children between 0 and 6 years of age are at risk in at least one developmental area. Over the past 2 years, more than 500 children were screened at 46 sites across the region in a cross-sector, multi-organization effort to track how local kids are developing. Greg McGrath-Gowdy has more on site right now. The Sault Airport is offering a spring safety reminder about deer. Deer activity is on the rise around the airport, especially along the entrance road. The airport's social media post asking people to drive the speed limit and watch for wildlife crossing the road, including four-legged friends. The Sault Greyhounds did what needed to be done last night with a 4-2 win over Kitchener. The Hounds now trail the Rangers 3-1. Both teams hopped on their charter jets right after the game last night, heading to Kitchener, where Game 5 will be played tonight. Follow along with Brad and his live game day blog up on site around 6:30 this evening. Sioux area weekend weather. A mix of sun and cloud today, 12 degrees the high. Cloudy with rain or flurries tomorrow. Temperature steady around +1, and much the same for Sunday. High only reaching -1. That's it for Today in the Sioux this week. Download or subscribe wherever you get your favorite podcast. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend.